If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
The internet's renaissance of media, living on a revolutionary platform that has exponentially boomed since it was conceived at UCLA on October 29, 1969, is yet again under attack. This bane to the New World Order and adversely a voice of humanity simply disseminating the truth behind the mainstream media's governmental facade must be controlled and centralized if the power structure is to remain.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So while America innocently celebrated the holidays, America's shadow government buried a time bomb in the 2017 National Defense Authorization Act, relegating control of the free press to what is being dubbed the State Department's Ministry of Truth.
It's amazing they're going to spend $160 million over 2 years to have the State Department determine what is propaganda and what isn't.
Fake news. When they didn't like one particular story that was being advanced, when I say they, I think we know who they are. They are either the ruling class or the whoever. They called it a conspiracy theory. Okay, that wore thin because those things kept turning out to be true. So they said, we need something new, some Orwellian, dystopian, vocabulary, some argot, what can we use? Fake news. Rather base, but rather clear.
Zero Hedge reported on Christmas Day, quote, introduced by Congressman Adam Kinzinger and Ted Lieu, H.R. 5181 seeks a whole government approach without the bureaucratic restrictions to counter foreign disinformation and manipulation, which they believe threatens the world's security and stability. Also called the Countering Information Warfare Act of 2016, when introduced in March by Senator Rob Portman, the legislation represents a dramatic return to Cold War-era government propaganda battles. On the heels of the death of SOPA and PIPA, the U.S. government's audacious attack on a free press emboldened by the internet quickened. With the legalization of propaganda within the United States Interior in 2013 after the death of the long-standing Smith-Munn Act, the creeping UN and EU control of the internet after the U.S. Commerce Department released its grasp to ICANN on October 1st of 2016, the rollout of the fake news narrative and its impending censorship by the bullying anti-First Amendment purveyors of news commandeering sites like Facebook, and now the final nail in the coffin after the 2017 NDAA was signed into law on December 23rd. The Ministry of Truth framework is in place, and the game is now completely rigged. In the words of selfless wonderkind Aaron Swartz, information is power, but like all power, there are those who want to keep it for themselves. And as if answering Swartz from across the expanse of time and space, Founding Father Thomas Jefferson prophetically said, "The basis of our governments being the opinion of the people, the very first object should be to keep that right. And were it left to me to decide whether we should have a government without newspapers or newspapers without a government, I should not hesitate a moment to prefer the latter. But I should mean that every man should receive those papers and be capable of reading them."
The question, how does one man assert power over another?
Making him suffer.
Exactly. Power is tearing human minds apart and putting them together again in new shapes of your own choosing.
John Bound for Infowars.com.
InfoWars Life and InfoWarsLife.com is extremely excited to announce our latest release, Winter Sun, a revolutionary type of vitamin D3. Winter Sun is a premium quality vitamin D3 nutritional supplement. It is produced by extracting oil from healthy, nutrient-dense plants known as lichens. Every batch is analyzed for purity and D3 content. It's completely free of toxins and allergens. Visit InfoWars.com today or call 888-253-3139.